Hi, SheVon. How are you? First and foremost, I want to thank you so much for supporting me on my soul purpose and my journey. And I want to thank you for understanding that everything is in divine timing and divinely orchestrated, which has a lot to do with this reading coming in late. Now, I'm not sure if you read my email or not, but I did say that nothing is ever an accident. That's a very, very big part in the transformation and spiritually awakening process, and also the process of twin flames, okay, of the journey. The only way, honestly, it's the biggest thing to get close, to the divine and be able to manifest the things that they have in store for you is living your life according to that rule. That's a huge one, no matter what. And that is why, without any kind of feeling, that comes from ego, because I channel my angels, which are the ultimate beings of unconditional love. So without any kind of negative emotion, I do say, I give the option of continuing with a reading or giving a full refund if people feel like they can't wait, which is no problem, because like I said, I live according to divine timing. So I feel like an understanding that everything's divinely orchestrated. So if they send somebody to book a reading and wait and they receive it, it's for a reason. Whether it be something was going to transpire, or they want you to be in a particular energy so that you can perceive the messages according to what they want to share with you, okay? Because think about it this way. If you're in negative energy, let's say you have a really bad day, hypothetically at work, just unhappy, you're just feeling negative energy, whether it's because you are channeling it from your twin flame, someone with soul connection, or just something you have to go through. I can have rainbows, butterflies, whatever the hell comes out, all colorful and shit, No, I'm just gonna warn you. But if you book the reading with me, it's because you don't have a problem with me cursing, because especially when I channel, it's who I am. I'm a language teacher, so I'm super particular about the way that I speak in my professional life, which I'm trying to move from, because I'm being guided towards my soul purpose, which is this. But that's besides the point. I noticed a lot that when I'm channeling, sometimes I stutter, or a slip of the tongues come out, or I can't see things correctly, or I'm not, because it's like it's conscious, but it's like a trance, because it's not me. They share messages. I don't have time to even think about managing my, what comes out of my mouth, like I would in a classroom, where I'm very particular about the way that I speak, so my true self comes out. And I feel like it's cultural too. I'm from New Jersey, 5 minutes away from New York City. It's not really a stereotype. I mean, obviously in professional settings, but a lot of us, it's in our nature to just be direct and just say like shit and whatever. Okay, it's just the way that it is for a lot of us here. So, and especially when I get passionate about things, So, but if you book the reading, it's because you're okay with that. Some people, they're very particular about that kind of stuff. But I also feel like those that get offended by that are not in the spiritual awakening process, that, in the right stage in their spiritual awakening to receive messages from my angels, because that's a very 3D. 3D means earthly concept, being cautious about how you sound and how you look and stuff. All of that, none of that crap exists energetically anyway. So yes, it's all according to divine timing. So they, a lot of it has to do with being in the right energy. I feel like, for even for people that did receive refunds, it's because that they wanted them to feel, no doubt in my mind, a particular feeling that they got about booking a reading and not getting it. Because I feel like the people, when I say I feel, substitute that for I know, because it's just natural for me to say that. But I have no doubt in my mind in the messages that they have me channel. Because right now I'm talking as myself, but it's also, I'm already channeling. Because, I'm a medium. Okay? And I'm also, I use all my clears. Even though I labels to me, I use divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame. Do I believe in the concept? Absolutely. But there are no such things as labels in the divine. You know what I mean? So it's more things that are used for people to understand so that they can perceive the messages the way they want to be perceived. So I especially cannot stand, and this is bugging me. I'm sorry. I especially cannot. There's like a dirt thing, and it's next to my trust card, which is interesting. So that might be a sign within itself. Okay, and especially if they had me move it. Anyway. Oh my goodness, hold on, they're saying so much. Yeah, so I am particular. You see, I'm already unable to speak. So that's cannot stand labels. All right. I despise calling myself like clairaudient, clairvoyant. I feel like I've explained that in emails and readings many times. I do so people understand, but if you read my description on YouTube, it says I'm a Claire weirdo, Claire Victoria, because it's also part of channeling the divine, the angels. It's just such unconditional love, where any kind of thing that people may perceive as being different from anyone else energetically, because what makes us different is being in between the divine energy of unconditional love and being pulled down and mixture of devil energy, dark energy, which us as humans, that's exactly what we live. It's a constant push and pull. That's the journey of our life. So I feel like by putting these kind of labels, some people might even perceive that as being different or even better. And even though I don't explain it or ever feel that way. So it's, I channel them so intensely that any kind of thing that may make someone get into devil energies, they just don't like me to use, and I don't even like it either. So I'm not just talking about myself. Rest assured, anything that I'm coming out of my mouth, they're making me say it for a reason, especially this. Okay, for that to just like be burned, that burned. It's burned. From my incense, I didn't even notice that. I thought it was dirt. That happened just now. So that to me might be a very freaking intense sign that we are lacking trust in the divine right now. And I can see that also in your questions, in your energy, okay? But it must be extremely extreme for that to happen. So again, that's also guiding me, and I usually just leave that for myself, but they're also guiding me then to read this to you. It says, trust. I want the whole world to know my infinite mercy. I want to give you unimaginable graces to who trust in my mercy. Oh my goodness. I kid you not, this is mine, but I don't even remember what it says. I've had it there for so long. And the first thing that started coming out of my mouth is trusting the divine. Things are divinely orchestrated, which I feel like you're spiritually awakening right now. So they are very proud of you for being able to understand that right now and being patient. That was a huge test, I feel, for you to see if you were closer to the transformation they have for you this year. Because look, for them to go to the extreme of that, I want the whole world to know my infinite mercy. I want to give you unimaginable graces to who trust in my mercy. So that, again, they have all this abundance for you, but they are unable to give it to you until you 100% surrender to the fact that they're in control of everything. So by being in that energy, You ultimately don't have doubt that you will receive everything that you want. When you have that doubt, those are all devil energies, doubting the power of the universe, of the divine, to give you what it is that you want. Okay? I fly to your mercy, compassionate God, who alone are good. Although my misery is great and my offenses are many, I trust in your mercy because you are the God of mercy, and it has never been heard of in all ages, nor do heaven or earth remember that a soul trusting in your mercy has been disappointed. O God of compassion, you alone can justify me, and you will never reject me when I, contrite, approach your merciful heart, when no one has ever been refused, even if he were the greatest sinner. For your Son assured me, sooner would heaven and earth turn into nothingness than would my mercy fail to embrace a trusting soul. You cannot make that up. That thing just burned. So they are letting me know through that, and I'll keep that burned and I'll forever remember you. They're letting me know through that a lot of the heavy energies and confusion that you have been feeling lately has everything to do with that. It's doubting yourself, and just ultimately, whether you are aware of it or not, doubting the fact that you are, it's almost like you have this sense of feeling unworthy of these things, and it's what keeps you back. You almost self-sabotage in a way that you may not even be aware of, or at least are now becoming more aware of. I feel like you've put excuses to put that veil between the reality of the things you need to heal that keeps you back, and the connection between you and unconditional love for yourself, which ultimately is unconditional love between you and the divine, because you are a part of the divine. You understand that? So by doubting yourself, you're stopping yourself from the things that you desire, because you almost feel like you can't do it, like you're not worthy of these things. Not taking care of yourself the way that you should, not taking the steps, even in terms of your father. Okay, being unable to deal with this, putting that veil of just trusting that everything's going to be okay. Now, in terms of that, I want to say, from an earthly standpoint, I completely, and nothing's an accident, that they sent you to me, someone that has lived that firsthand, not with my father, but with my grandfather, which was my step-grandfather. But nonetheless, that doesn't matter to me. Again, he was my grandpa. He's the one that was here after school every single day picking me up, my grandma. And it was one of the hardest things to deal with. And we're going to be realistic. If they want me to talk about it, it's probably because they see that you are hurting yourself by not facing the truth and not facing the reality of the situation. This may make you cry. So if you want to just pause this after, things that trigger you, that's fine, because that's the point. They actually want you to get a piece of paper and pen right now. If you need to pause it, do it, okay? Because that's the whole purpose. And write down any little thing that comes out of my mouth, because ultimately what comes out of my mouth is not coming from me, it's coming from them. Anything that makes you feel sick to your stomach, that makes you feel angry, you don't like it, makes you feel any kind of energy other than unconditional love, write it down. Doesn't matter if it's the whole freaking reading, because that is what they want you to heal and focus on, and then trust in them to guide you to get rid of that, because this year is a year of major transformation for you. Everyone that they send me, I kid you not, that's the purpose. Everyone that they send me is going through major life changes and transformation this year. And the people that they are sending me for personalized readings, every single one, without doubt, has blocks that they are not seeing. It's like a dirty window, and the clarity and the abundance is on the other side. And I am like the Windex. You know what I mean? They're giving me the bottle with the Windex to go for you, so that you can take that dirt away, which is devil energy, go towards your destiny, Wheel of Fortune, full cars towards becoming the Empress, Nine of Pentacles, self-abundant, everything, union, everything. But you need to do this first. So they are bringing it to your attention. So write down all those triggers, because those are the things that they want you to focus on. Okay? Even if you have to take pauses. But yes, so I lived through this. And Alzheimer's is tough. I don't know what stage your father's in, but I lived through the entire process with my grandfather when it first started, like memory loss. He didn't know where he was driving, whatever. Down to the stage where he forgot how to take steps. We had to hold him, and he could not process putting one foot after the other. He'd go in front of her. I would never leave my mind. He would come with his plate of food, and the garbage can be right here, and dump the food outside of the lid on the floor. And my grandmother, rest her soul, was one of the most intense women that have ever... Ooh, I just got the chills. I mean, she's here. She's so intense. Everybody in my family, there's not one person that doesn't feel her presence on a regular basis. She was so, like, in your face, like, just strong spirit. Very different than the women from back in that time. My grandmother would have been now, if she were alive, 90, I believe, like 96, 97 years old. Growing up, my grandma was 72 for like 20 years, first of all. Okay. That was one thing. She never aged. Diva. Another thing is, back in those days, women used to not work, depend on men. She had, stay by husbands, even if they cheated or whatever. I said I was raised by my stepfather. She left my grandfather in another country. Lied to him about my mother needing a student visa to come here. He was wealthy. Okay? She didn't give a shit. Because she had that much pride. And, a lot of women at that time, they stayed for the money. She said, fuck that. So they accepted the visa for my mom back in like 1959 to go to New York City. All right. She came over, and then she instantly changed the papers to stay here permanently. Worked her ass off like a man. In those times, the 60s and such, that wasn't very, very, very common. I was like, she was so intense. My grandfather used to send money. He was very wealthy. Actually, my family's from the Caribbean also, so it's interesting. But from the Dominican Republic, so I speak Spanish. He used to send money, and she used to like burn it. Stupidest thing ever. I would have just kept it and spent it, but whatever. That's who she was. I was like 5 years old. She'd be like, "Don't forget that your 50 cents is worth more than a man's $1 million." I'm like, "Grandma, I'm 5. What the hell are you talking about?" Nonetheless, that has always stuck with me. Okay, my mom is the person that she is because my grandmother was that way. She met my grandpa when my mom was already like 13, 12 years old. After she already had 4 kids, raised them on her damn self, by her damn self, in New York City, which is expensive. As a woman, as an immigrant. You understand? I have never shared that story, but nothing that they make me share is an accident. I am not talking your head off. If you felt that way, I am sorry, but they're making me channel that for a reason. It's because they want you to be in that mentality. Not to the extreme of my grandmother, because part of her block was being so prideful that it was almost too much. Nonetheless, it was strong enough. To this generation right now, I am the same way. I have no attachment to men because of money or anything like that. And I know that what's meant for me is meant for me. And I know that I have the power to trust the divine. She was very, very, religious and believed in God. That they'll give you whatever you need. And that's how she was. Okay? And I did not even realize, because when I channeled in a trance until like about 1 minute ago, which was like 5 minutes into this story, it did not even click. Because to be honest, I don't even look at people's questions. a lot of times I do the reading and then I look back and it's the same. And then I look back to see if they clear it on their own, and then I go into it because it's already there out in the universe. The reason that they had me share that is because there's so much focus on money and becoming a millionaire, and will he be wealthy, and will he give me what I need, and will I be able to do this, instead of focusing on trusting them. And look at that, they burn that shit. Who's associated with fire and burning things? The devil. This is where he has you right now, burning the trust in them. That is so... I've never seen that happen. I don't take anything as a freaking accident, ever. Especially not talking about my grandmother for that long. Okay? I don't know if you are divorced or if you had another relationship in your life. But if you have, or if you have children, I don't know. They also want you to know that there is, again, they made me pick this story for a particular reason. There is nothing wrong with having to separate from somebody or not having somebody right now at your age. Because my grandmother was still able to have this abundant life and do what she does. I said does, and she's passed away because I still feel her that strong. I didn't even notice because I'm in a trance. You understand? So if you have anything that makes you feel like you are not living because you don't have the money that you thought you wanted, that you don't have the career that you thought you wanted, all of these things that you think were the relationship that you thought you needed, all of these things that you are focusing on, honey, are the same things that are blocking you from your self-worth. They are all of the things that blur and dirty this mirror, and it's exactly what keeps you from getting it. It's exactly, I see the 5 of Cups energy. I see the 5 of Wands, a lot of 5s, internal conflict. I see the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords for you. I see the 2 of Swords energy. I see that as the card of choices and also the card of blocking yourself. You always have all these choices and ideas and things, and you never feel right or confident about anything because you are still in devil energy, looking at things the wrong way, when your angels have been surrounding you and trying to get you, because you were born an extremely intuitive person. They are letting me know everyone is born with intuition, but some people more than others. I don't know, when you were younger, you used to get a lot of dreams that would come true, premonitions that would come true. You would go say, I'm not going to go there because I have a bad feeling, whatever the case may be. But I'm being told that you have almost the capability of reading the same way I do. I kid you not. But you have created these blocks for yourself so much that you have stopped yourself. Okay? And for them to have me channel about that for this long, because I usually just channel, but more so about everything else, it's because that is what they wanted you to know first and foremost, making it so intense, especially because my grandfather had Alzheimer's. And all this that I said to you has everything to do with your situation. Now, again, my grandmother, not to talk about her like it's all about me, but it relates to you. Because she was also attached to much pride. That was her devil energy, okay? And just like you, she could never accept that my grandfather was sick. Till the day... Actually, not even. My grandmother was never sick, and she ended up dying first in him a month before. That's the union that they had. Suddenly, went to the hospital sick. Within all the tests and shit that they did, within a week, she didn't come out the hospital. I feel like she would have lived longer if we just let her be. We didn't even know. But God knows what he does. Again, the divine knows what they do. And that, again, has everything to do with the fact that I live my life just trusting. Because they knew that because she couldn't accept it, every single day seeing him decline, if she would have lived to see how he got, this is even getting me emotional because I can sense that she wouldn't be able to handle it. And they don't want you to live like that. She would get mad at him. Are you stupid? Because she was very intense. Like, again, she had her own issues. Are you stupid? Why would you throw that on the floor? Don't you see the garbage can? In Spanish, of course. Is that this man doesn't understand anything. He doesn't understand. He's retarded. Like, she would freak out. Grandma, he has Alzheimer's. No, he doesn't. He's just acting ridiculous. She was so angry. Ooh, she's got the chills. Honey, they don't want you, even though that might not be this. I don't think you're yelling at your father this way. It's different because my grandma felt so strongly, and it was her husband, and she was so strong. They used to argue all the time. She was very controlling. Okay, but that's besides the point. But the point is the energy. They don't want you to be in the energy of not accepting the situation. I'm not saying you're gonna die. It has nothing to do with what I'm saying, but it's all related. It's all energy. Meaning, she ended up passing away first energetically. I don't see that you're gonna live a very long, healthful life. I see that right up front. Okay, so get that out of your system. But if you continue in these kind of patterns of not accepting, just like she didn't accept, just through different reactions, you're going to end up dying as a person first, then him. Okay? Even if he doesn't recognize you sometimes, whatever, you cannot allow that to happen, because the combination of that and everything I just said about focusing on this devil energy, the wrong things, is going to kill you emotionally and bring you down to devil energy, so blocked in depression that you are going to you're going to find yourself in a situation that's very difficult to get out of, and you are going to push away all the abundance that the divine has for you, to the point that they are going to be unable to give it to you, because angels may have abundance, so people are confused. They do not overstep their boundaries. You are human. You have to allow yourself to become less dense, because humans are dense. That's why a lot of people are blind to the fact that they even exist. But because you're already spiritually awakened enough that you're even watching these videos and getting readings, honey, and already showed that you have the patience, and that means that you have the capability, that they are right here and you are right here, and they just need that extra step to be right here. But if you continue to go backwards, you are getting further away from them, and it might be until your last day here. And that happens. That's why people come lifetime after lifetime with baggages and luggage and pounds of karma they need to heal, because they were unable to live. This was facing this way, I feel. By the way, this angel, when I started this reading, and I don't know if I hit it with my arm, but it was facing that way. And that to me is a sign of looking the other way, of denying them. Okay? They don't want you to be that, because this is your year of transformation. You were not put on this earth to be in this energy. Like I said, I see a gift in you in terms of spirituality, and you have a gift of some sort. Confirm that. If you are unaware, pick up a deck of tarot cards and watch. When you start to let go, you're going to see things just psh, 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 psh. Especially your gifts. Now, I don't know what the tie to children are. I don't know if you are unable to have children. If he wanted children with this woman and she was unable or does not want them, or you feel like you should have had one, whatever the case may be. But I kid you not, I have never seen this. And I left it there again. Weird things. It's not weird. But this kind of stuff only happens in particular. They clarify things in a lot of ways, like involuntary movement, have me pick a card and stuff. But when they make things happen in the physical, like burning. I had some videos I posted on YouTube where candles just freaking flip over. Okay? And things like that. It's because they are going out of their way to make things happen in the physical. I even have a video I posted of my candle falling and making an angel on the floor. It's because they want to make something very clear. And only when I was shuffling, look what happened with with ashes. I'm gonna have to move this, all right? I was in awe by this. I don't know if you can see this. I'm sorry, but I want you to see it. Is that not close enough? I don't know if the angle lets you see it. But what do you see there? I see like a footprint of a baby. Look, with the little toes and everything. So I don't know if you lost the baby. You know I'm a medium. Because I also feel presence of like a child. But this might also be energy. If you lost a child, I am sorry. But that's something else that they want you to let go of. If it's because you wanted one and you feel like you were never able to, they want you to let go of that. Whatever the case may be. This might be his energy too. But all of these are blocks they want you to get rid of. Let me know how this resonates, but nothing I channel is an accident. Now, in terms of him, you didn't even have to tell me anything about your situation. I channel either way. But I'm being told that, yes, he is your twin flame. You do have a soul connection. I told you about me and my labels. I do see you guys ending up together. I do see the 4 of Wands. I do see the 10 of Cups in particular. I do see the 2 of Cups in particular. So I'm going to start there. I do see the Queen of Swords to represent her. Whoever he is with right now. They get in a lot of arguments. She has a very arrogant personality. Arrogant. I'm the queen of the universe. I'm the boss. She's almost emasculating to him. And that's why he feels like 7 of Swords in constant deception with himself, with his truth. I see like the Ace of Swords, King of Swords, and the 7 of Swords, which is deception, like deceiving his own truth, being with this woman. Okay? Because of the way that she is. Because I feel like he does have this vision of wanting to have a family, which to me again is a 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. This abundant family, 10 of Pentacles. And my God, it's not happening with her because she wants to be in control of everything. It's like I see the Emperor card for her. And I'm not saying that women cannot have power. Of course we do. But it's different. It's in an emasculating way. It's in a I'm going to put you down kind of way. And that stems from her childhood. I'm not going to go into her childhood forever because who cares? I mean, you know what I mean. I'm not going to waste all these minutes on this reading on her, but more on their relationship. This sense of insecurity. I don't know if she is financially abundant, but it was very recent. It's not like she grew up with all sorts of abundance and money. But she has an obsession with being seen a certain way in society, whatever the case may be. I don't know if she inherited money from someone that passed away or someone she was married to, whatever the case may be. I see something like that. Okay? And yes, in a way, interesting enough, karmic situations, twin flames are all related, correlated. It's one, it's all intertwined. It's divinely orchestrated. It is no coincidence to me that this is the situation he's in with this person. He also has this deep-rooted feeling, whether it be because he grew up seeing it or because of feeling of inadequacy from his family or struggle that led him to feel this way. Also had an obsession with having money and comfort and this and that and this and that. It's like he saw his sense of worth related to that. Okay? And he wasn't finding it. So in a way, it's almost like he became emasculated. I hate what's about to come out of my mouth, like being the man in the relationship. I hate that. So I don't even know how to phrase it, but that's an awful sexist thing to say because we all know that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, we're not in 1920, but you know what I mean? It's about not being balanced and equal. It's about making him feel less than. Okay? Like, I can have whoever I want, but I'm choosing you. So don't forget that. Like, she's just nasty. But she has this image on the outside, like she's like God-loving, church-going. Get the hell out of here. Nasty. She's very narcissistic. And it is, if they don't have children, it is a blessing. Because she would have transferred that to his children, and he does not have that kind of a soul. Okay? And he would have ended up being like neglected from his own children. If they do have children, oh geez, that's gonna be a struggle. But I don't see that. I don't. But you let me know. If he does have children and I feel that way, then it is because of that energetic disconnect that she's already creating. Okay? And ultimately, when he thinks about his happiness, he thinks about you. You. You are the only person that he associates with genuine love. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Lover's card, Sun card. Now, the Sun card, the Lover's card, the Star card, I read them as the tarot describes to read them, but for me in particular, not readers in general, just for me in particular, those are the cards that represent, clarify that my angels are talking, the divine. Okay, they know that I feel that way, so those are the cards that they will use for that. It's like them saying, it's me, it's me, it's me. So I guarantee we will see those cards plenty of times after I confirm things, or multiple times, just to confirm to you, because they feel like you need a lot of confirmation. But they're also showing me, like I said, the Five of Cups for you, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, to the point where you've almost surrendered enough that that's almost like why you are surrendering to them, but in the wrong energy. It's like this devil energy is the reason why you feel like you've surrendered, and you're just like, okay, waiting, or whatever the case may be. But again, wrong energy. They want you to surrender in a different energy, like being positive and understanding that they're there and they're going to give you. When you get to that point, you might feel like you got to that point plenty of times, but you will know there's a difference. When you get to that point, I kid you not, it's like opening a door. And I know that it happened to me. I talked about that in one of my videos too. Everything just manifests. They want you write down on a piece of paper. You ever heard of a vision board? All the things that you desire. But if you write something on there that comes from devil energy, they are not going to give it to you. Be like, I know that I'm going to get this because this is what will aid me towards my soul purpose, blah, 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 blah. And believe it like it's yours, that they got you without doubting it, even if you're rock bottom, and they will deliver, but they will test you. Like the fact that I haven't been in a car accident in 14 years. I got, right before I let go of my blog and I opened my channel, I got in 4 car accidents in 2 months. Because they wanted to see, are you going to be like, shit, fuck, like, why does all this happen to me? Right there, I was going through my separation. I was in like the worst financial situation ever for the whole past year, because my ex is a narcissistic, abusive person, and even invested money in lawyers despite him being extremely wealthy. Okay. And not even living in this country. My daughter is half Jamaican. Okay. He just moved back, and just to be narcissistic, living his life over there. Sorry, I don't know what happened. With luxury vehicles and everything, and just investing money and not taking care of her. But the point of that, again, same thing. But they tested me. Are you gonna trust in us that we got you? Or are you going to be depressed and down about it? I was like, I trust you. I just had that feeling. I'm like, I know I'm going to be fine. I know I'm going to be fine. I know. Instantly, when they tested me for a good 2 months, out of freaking nowhere, everything fell on my lap, but it didn't. That's what they want you to see. So I do see him separating. Right now, she's not happy with him either, because she's that kind of a person. She wants somebody, she gets over them. Okay? I feel like he's being deceptive and seeing other people behind her back, even though he technically is not that kind of a person. But I feel like he's getting away with it, and he's not happy, and she doesn't even give a shit, But they're in the process of separation. I don't know if they're legally married. I don't see that. But I see the Justice card and the Death card. and moving away. And that's happening very quickly. They're letting me know that you making millions and money and whatever the hell it is that you're thinking about, none of that shit's gonna happen until you. That's why this channeling about that and all these stories, which you feel take time, whatever, from this reading. No, it's because they want you to know that it's the same process for you. And if you do not get in that energy, honey, they are not going to give you any of that. Okay? Especially because a lot of these ideas and a lot of these things that you're thinking about, they're not thinking. It's all about what's going to make me money. Not about, which I understand because we live in a time where things are expensive, but it's not about what gives me passion. And ultimately, passion is what's going to give you abundance if you trust them. Now, like I said, you grew up very intuitive, honey. So they want you to let go of these blocks so that, okay, and just accepting what the divine gives you, including your father being sick, okay? When you do that, they will guide you to your soul purpose very easily. They want you to get into this hermit energy for a little while, Four of Swords energy in this little while. Okay? Meditate and actually trust that when you're getting thoughts and things, be able to discern when it's you thinking of devil energy, making money, and when it is your Ace of Swords, your truth, your destiny, and it's coming from them. Again, Sun card, Lover's card, Star card, signifying that it's the light that's guiding you towards that. They're going to make that. It's going to take a little bit of time for you, but they're going to make it very clear where you can't deny it. And when you listen and write these things down and actually go with it without blocking yourself and show that you're dedicated to trusting them and just following the path that they give you, I'm telling you, all the money in the world, all of that's going to come to you without you having to be attached to it. The only thing that you need to be attached to is trusting them. Okay? But I will tell you, this whole funeral thing and drinking thing, the funeral thing, I'm saying don't even try it. I see a lot of negativity there. The drinking thing I see can bring you money, whatever it is. I'm not sure because I didn't understand it, but a lot of unhappiness. I don't get a good energy there. I see a lot of good energy in terms of singing, but not in the way that you feel like it's gonna happen. Now, I don't particularly know it's gonna make you millions of dollars, but I do see you abundant. Okay, abundant enough where you will be able to be like, this is what was meant for me. I am more than fine. Okay, because you're going to be able to surrender, and they are going to give you this abundance, and they're going to give you the self-worth and self-love to have the ambition and clarity of what it is and steps that you need to make. Because right now your mind's all over the place, but that's because you don't know who you are truly, because you're blocking that and because you're not trusting them. Because in reality, you only have one sole purpose. It's like me, I've been a reader for forever. But there was a time in my life that I repressed the shit out of it because I just wanted to be a rebellious teenager and not hear dead people all the time. Because I was a medium. Or want to look at my friend and not be like a psycho because I'm looking at my 16 years old, looking at my 16-year-old boyfriend knowing he's an asshole. You know, wanting to say, not having the control because I was way too young to say, you're a fucking asshole for no reason. You understand what I'm saying? We've all gone through it. But you need to start getting out of that. When you let go of this stuff, like I said, it will become very clear that you have one purpose, and you're going to realize that it's the same one you've always had. And I see that has a lot to do with singing. There's a reason they gave you. That's a gift. But I feel like you're going to move forward in a way. You've even stuck to like one particular way that has to do with singing. You're trying to control everything. But that sense of control is devil energy too. It's almost like you want to control things and put them in boxes so that you can control the outcome and ultimately don't get hurt, but you're getting hurt anyway. You see? I see something like, and I see it like for whatever reason, like the Page of Swords energy, which to me can mean a lot of things. It's also being in like the public eye, but not in the way that you see. Like, I see contracts and stuff like eventually coming out of this, but I see you like, I'm hearing like even starting like a YouTube channel. it's going to bring you abundance, like kind of like how I started a channel. But like, not just singing, you know? Yeah, maybe doing covers to get people to see you, but like also giving like lessons about things and information on certain topics and stuff. Like, I see that bringing abundance to you, honestly. Like Ace of Pentacles, I see it. So let me know if you do that and send me your freaking channel, okay? But if you block it, I don't know, but they usually don't give me specifics because they want you to figure out, but they just showed me that so clear as day, okay? Like almost like lessons and then covers and whatever the case may be, and it will get you seen. You're going to offer something through that. That's going to guide you. But that's what I see your purpose is. Okay? You not being able to let go of your father, again, has to do with the same thing, control. You not wanting to accept what the divine has for you. If you see everything through negative lens, you're going to keep getting negativity, and the devil energy is smiling. Ha 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 ha, you can't get to the light. Right? You got to let go and just trust, and just instead of looking at it negatively, remember that we are all energy. And even though your father has Alzheimer's, you are affecting him with your energy of negativity, even if he's aware consciously or not on a human level, because his energy is just the same while simultaneously keeping you down. You need to be enjoying these moments so that you don't get to a point where you regret spending these years with him in this energy, instead of seeing the beauty. Like, my dad's still here. He does have his lucid moments. I'm still his little girl. You understand? You have to. And if eventually you have to put him in one of those locations, even though I don't see you doing that, but eventually I feel like it might have to come to that place, or getting a nursing aid, because you're not going to be able to take care of this on your own. So if you think you can, you're being delusional. I'm telling you, that's another way of not accepting the truth, because it's going to get to a point where it's more than you physically can, and stopping yourself from self-abundance, which ultimately will allow you to provide even more for him. You understand? By you wanting to be in control of this whole thing, it's because you're not able to let go of what happened instead of trusting them. By you being able to allow these things to happen, you'll create your own abundance financially too, so that you can pay for not having to put him in a home. Maybe in your house having like top of the line aids and stuff, you know, for him to have like the best life ever. But what you're doing right now is keeping yourself stuck and everyone stuck, because you're not trusting, and the devil's happy. So that's they want you to see things. Like I said, I'm a channeler, I'm a medium, I'm channeling, but I'm also, through them, because I channel unconditional love, I'm a healer. So I hope that after this you see things that way. Now, he says that he loves her to you, but that's bullshit. He loves the devil energy. He wouldn't be letting you know. You can't love two people. That's not how it works. And it is no coincidence that you both have this attachment to money, honey. And that he is attached to somebody because of money also, which is going to help him become the Hierophant and get out of the Seven of Swords of deceiving himself, and realize that it's the control, it's the money and the obsession with that brought him down to this sadness that you both share, because he's in the Five of Cups energy too, because of this devil energy, and stops him from the Wheel of Fortune and from love and abundance and all of that. But he's coming towards his truth, and you're coming towards your truth. You're both transforming together. I see a huge opportunity for transformation, both for you and for him, in the summer, going into the fall in particular. During the holidays like Christmas this year, I especially see you guys looking back. I see that timeline for the most part for the whole collective. Now, they don't usually give me time, but shit, the transformations that are happening right now are so huge, and a lot of people are so blocked that they're even coming down to human terms for people to understand. So I see that. I see that him and her will be separated by the fall. And she will know about you because she's crazy. And she'll go through his phone, whatever the hell she does, but she will. And then he'd be like, fuck this. You're not treating me like with respect. I'm not the rug on the floor. Okay? And it's just done. And she's going to remain the Queen of Swords. That's just who she is. She's just in this, that's just the law of life. I see the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups, like wanting to rekindle this, okay? I do see him actually wanting to come move here. You can go both ways, but I see him coming over here and becoming the King of Pentacles. Like he's going to be able to either help you in your journey in some way that's going to help him with money too, or he's gonna find a way to be abundant or have a business or something. I see you maybe even finding your abundance and helping him financially, whether it be taking a loan or something to start a business is gonna happen. Again, now I know I've been channeling, not pulling the cards yet, but that's for a reason. And now the cards are more for confirmation of everything and more messages that they want to share with you. I got a new deck, the Morgan Greer. I fucking love it. It's still tarot. King of Swords is truth. I'm not gonna pull it out. I didn't even see because I shuffled and just put it down. I have to now though, because now I split it and it's comfort. I have to now. You see, right away, King of Swords, like I said, his truth, standing up for himself as a king, not a freaking page like a little boy. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. In this third party situation, which is her, the hell out of here. Because who is she? Like I said, this Queen of Swords. And it's no accident. Look. He's looking away from her. The King of Swords in this card is somebody. The King of Swords is somebody that's like, you know what? This is my truth. That's it. Ace of Swords. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm done. But they're also not hasty. They don't rush. So he is very calm and collective, making a freaking blueprint, like with the dots and the lines of how the hell he's gonna get out of this shit and do what. And Death card. That's what I said. I channeled all of this exactly. Death card of the karmic situation, because she's also sticking to her truth. She has a sharp tongue. Look at how these pictures, you can't make it up. Look at how they depicted her. Okay, she's argumentative. She has a sharp tongue. Okay, but she's obsessed with abundance, because look at all these flowers and all this crown and all this crap. But on top of her crown, what does she have? Spikes and shit. Okay, like not very inviting. Okay, and here she is with a sword, like, but these like ruby earrings and all this crap. But I'm going to cut your head off. You know what I mean? And he's like, oh, well, I have my sword of truth too, but I'm looking away from your ass. Three of Cups, which represent the third party situation, which is the karmic situation. Okay, you can't make it up. You just saw that. I wasn't going to pick the one on the bottom just to confirm to you that it's not me that put it there. But when I split it, shit. Oh my God. And look at this. Can you see this? Why is this poking out here like that? The freaking 10 of Pentacles, union with abundance. That to me means two things. They do that a lot. And the Death card, I channeled it just like that. They do this a lot. This is what he wants. He realizes that the abundance, the stability is going to come with union with you. The Pentacles are also about finances. And so it's the death process with her of realizing that union and love does not come from money. And he's becoming the Hierophant, Emperor, Ace of Swords, taking control over that shit. Okay, Two of Wands, creating this plan and how to get the fuck out. You are the Empress. You are the High Priestess. Even though you're in this dark energy, I even see those cards coming out around like heavy cards, because that's your blockage. It's all the devil energy. Let's see what's up. Ooh. Oh my God, like I said, there's that Two of Cups, which I channeled for union with you. Again, right next to the 10 of Pentacles. So you can't make that up. Two union cards back to back after the ending of this third party situation. What's this? victory. Getting on his damn horse and saying, no, I'm powerful, I'm victorious, like fuck you. I'm coming towards Wands or passion. My passion is who? Passion is more important than financial, just, money. This is who I want to be with. And I'm a king with my truth. I'm getting on my horse on my own and starting, my own freaking victory. All right? This to me is also the card of movement. So like he's going to move towards you. And this is what I said for, this 5 of Cups, sadness, depression. I said I channeled this card for both of you. The moon is introspection about deep shadow energy. I don't know if he's a Cancer or a water sign of some sort, like Pisces. Okay. But this is introspection on your shadow self. That's why you have dogs howling in the dark. There's this scorpion that could freaking pinch you and fuck your shit up. But he's in the darkness. You walk down there, those dogs can easily bite the shit out of you, and this scorpion too. And you not noticing. So it's you going within and realizing this deception that you're living in. Again, you can't make this up. So I cannot not pull these cards because they split themselves. So I have to. Oh my God, I have to. 7 of Swords, deception card, like I said. 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups. Another freaking union card. Happiness, rainbows, union, love, emotion. They're really realizing. Moon energy, 5 of Cups. Okay, he's realizing that he has been deceiving his damn self, like I said, because he was focused on all these things that ultimately, because it was devil energy, fell over, and ignoring the 2 cups, which were actual real love standing behind him, deceiving himself from what? Realizing the importance of love. Look who's attached close to her, the 10 of Pentacles, which is based on abundance, which is a beautiful card, but it's based on finances. So look what came after this. The High Priestess, it's you spiritually awakened. The Emperor, like I said, taking control. This is also the Hierophant, the Emperor, the High Priestess, and the Empress are divine masculine, divine feminine cards, okay? You are spiritually awakened. Through this death, this ending, he's coming towards a person that he has the spiritual connection with. This is also the card of psychic insight. So they're saying to let go of these blocks. You're also deceiving yourself from this happiness, okay? But you cannot get that if you don't get close to. This is the card of psychic insight to the divine and listening to them. And look at that, the King of Swords, like I said, his truth. He has realized 7 of Swords. You can't make it up. Just like I channeled that he has been deceiving himself through this supposed connection, union with this third party situation. So now he's becoming the Emperor, just like I channeled. And I channeled it again when I was pulling the cards right freaking now. And taking control of this fucking situation. And coming towards High Priestess and this ending. And you know, through psychic insight, that this ending is happening. You know it. I don't have a spread or anything, you know that. So I don't even know why they're making me lay it out like this. But nothing's an accident. They want me to pull 5 more. I mean, I don't usually channel like that. I mean, I don't. Well, actually, I say I don't usually. I don't have any fucking way. It's whatever they do. Sometimes they even have me do like involuntary, like, I just, when I stay quiet, I don't know where like my awkwardly is because they're saying something to me. Involuntary, like things. Complete imbalance. Yeah, so there's this abundance. There's this stability. There's these finances. But there is an imbalance here, I said. There is a complete imbalance. Look at the lack of emotion in his face. So it's like I have all this like wealth and fake shit and things that I feel are important, but I'm not happy. I'm not balanced. 6 of Cups. Like I said, this is past inner childhood wounds. This is also the card of children. This is also the card of rekindling old relationships. So that card, again, you can read this way and this way. Nothing that they do is an accident. Plus, it's confirming everything I channeled. So it's like triple confirmation. Imbalance. Because he thought, like I said, if you look at it that way, that union was based on money and stability and having that kind of connection. When in reality, this is rekindling the love of the past, and cups are emotion. The Two of Cups, that's union based on love with you. You're the one that makes him feel that way, and that's what's important. That's what makes him feel victorious, because right now both of you are in this moon, this deceiving energy that keeps you in the Five of Cups. But we started with the freaking King of Swords, so he's well aware. He's spiritually awakening, becoming the Hierophant. Can't make it up. Oh. And didn't I say also for you that they want you to be in this Four of Swords energy, which is like this deep meditation, so that they can show you, pouring out your emotions, what actually emotionally fulfills you, by clearing out and figuring out to clear out past childhood wounds that created this kind of feeling. And this goes for both of you, because you're one soul. Any way that they pick the perfect cards, because you can read it any way. While he's also going within to realize what actually makes him feel victorious. And it's not this. Again, this is the card of going through to find your shadow self, your shadow energy, all these like things that hold you back, deceiving yourself, going within to get rid of all that. Dark night of the soul, have you ever heard that term? To come forward towards what makes you live in your abundance and happiness. And notice that they're like wings. It's a bird, but they look like angel wings. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's at the top. I channeled this too. They want you to be in this Four of Swords and this Hermit energy, to find the light. Find the light that will get you out of this Five of Cups, depression. And this goes for both of you. It brings you happiness. Look at that. Look at that. Channel those back to back too. And I said so that you can come forward. Fool card. Brand new beginning. Wheel of Fortune. Your destiny. What's your destiny? Part of your destiny is this Four of Wands, which is the twin flame union. Honey, look at where that shit ended right there. Underneath. What? You could read this two ways. Again, that's a third party situation, but that's also the card of celebration. For these cards to be one on top of the other, next to the Fool card, you know what that means? A marriage, celebration. Marriage, 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 marriage. 11-11. You guys are getting married. I have no doubt about that. Even if you don't believe in it, I don't give a shit. What's this one? A Knight of Swords. Going towards the truth fast as hell. Okay? He is letting go of this Queen of Swords fast as hell by becoming the Emperor. Like, fuck this. And you guys, when you have this new beginning, because there's no doubt, the Emperor came out first. That's him in the 3D, which is him taking control of getting out of this damn situation. While you here in Houston, where, I think that's where you said you live, get closer to the divine, so that when he and being in this meditative state to find this, so that when you create your new beginning, he very quickly will come towards this union. That's just how it works. You're going to encourage that. You're going to encourage that. Because you're one soul. Bottom, top. You can't ignore it. Look at where the freaking Hierophant ended up. The depth of this shadow energy, this Moon, Five of Cups energy, Okay, by being in this third party situation, this karmic energy, by you being the high priestess, him being the freaking hierophant. That's also the card of making things official, like marriage. So you can't, shit, another confirmation of that. I don't care if you believe in marriage or not. And you guys have a spiritual connection after the ending of that, and you're going to become brand new people. Woo, spiritually awakened. And what do we have here? The freaking 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, ultimate abundance. But these are cups, not pentacles. Okay? So you're going to have this abundance with him. But by spiritually awakening, having this rebirth, getting out of karma, all the things I explained about you and him, and understanding that only focusing on pentacles, on financial things, that's not really what brings you stability, because there it is, making you imbalanced. And ultimately, it's going towards your emotions and your love in connection with the divine that brings you ultimate abundance. And by doing that, that imbalance goes away and you get this anyway. 4 more cups. I said I channeled this card for you. 2 of Swords, which is you blocking yourself from healing these childhood wounds. Can you make it up? No. And ultimately, that keeps you from union. Oh. And that's the card that confirms who they are. It's me talking. That's the card of confirming it's a divine speaking. I wouldn't doubt we get another card. It's a Star card, Sun card, Lover's card. And ultimately, again, like I said, by you releasing these blocks, you're going to get your union. He's going to be able to claim his victory by you going within. By you going into your high priestess power, you're encouraging him to spiritually awaken. And it's going to happen very quickly. And again, I see marriage. Lover's card. Don't block it. Because by you blocking it, you're also blocking him. 2 more. Damn. Two of Pentacles. That's you, again, infinity sign, having 2 choices. There's water behind it. So again, that's having 2 choices on whether or not you should move there or he should move here. 2 choices as to what exactly, choices on what exactly it is that you need to clear, what exactly makes you happy. And that's also next to the Lover's card, like a choice between 2 people, which you already know. Don't block yourself. That choice, this is also the card of choices. Didn't I say that? Choices are being made right now. Choices are being made right now. But eventually you're going to get out of having to make that choice. Again, it's not random. If they're making me do something impulsively, it's not impulsively. That's too many. That's not what they want me to do. This is the after tarot, so it's like what happens next. Wow. The Empress. Divine Feminine. Now we have Divine Masculine. There you are. Emperor, Hierophant, High Priestess, Empress. Empress. Figuring out, making choices about what will make you the Empress. Getting in your Empress power, which comes from finding out deep within what makes you happy. That's too many. Whatever's on the top. Of course, they have to end right here in the after tarot with the freaking card. Didn't I say we were going to get another card at the end right now that clarifies that they're talking? I said the Sun card, the Star card. This is also confirmation. This is all divinely guided. This is all divinely guided. All of it. Shining the light. Also, shining the light to what? Towards you coming within yourself, Hermit. Within yourself, getting out of this 5 of Cups depression, coming in yourself, letting the light in to help you make these choices on what's going to make you financially abundant and how you're going to come towards union and how you're going to release these childhood blocks. They want another one for the after tarot. Again, I had no intention on holiness, and what's going to release you from this Eight of Swords energy, feeling freaking stuck as hell. But you see that? Look at where it came out. Oh my God, look what's at the bottom. What's at the top? Yep. If you follow the light, honey, if you follow the light, you will be able to get out of this. They're going to help you. The divine's going to help you come out of this Eight of Swords feeling stuck. Eight of Wands, quickly as hell. Like, out of nowhere, like I said, door opening. No longer blocking you. No longer blocking yourself. Not being scared of shit. No one's, you don't give a shit that dude's taller than you. Going after yours. They want me to pull 2 more from here. Can't make it up. Hold on. This is working very hard towards your passion. They want you to do that, but they're going to guide you there. They want another one. This is another card. I see this card is blocking yourself from this passion, and this is the Outer Tarot. You actually doing it, working very hard towards that. But how? By becoming the Empress. They want another one. Page of Swords, and that's confirmation of what I said. I channeled this card as like doing something in the public eye that will allow you to be watched by many people. I'm still saying like a YouTube channel or something like that. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Again, very random, but nothing's random. Before I continue, Archangel Michael wants to say something. Oh my God. Prayer will help the situation and energy healing work. But for that to happen, this is what you need to do. Get close to the divine and fix your energy. Look what's at the bottom and be gentle with yourself. What's at the top? Because your home, your everything is protected by your angels. Can you make that shit up? No. Sorry, once again, I had to change the position of this thing a little bit. I actually record with my iPhone X, whatever. It works better than my SLR camera. And the thing was, it just shut off. And then I realized that it does that when it's low battery. So I had to wiggle it and put it back to charge. Anyway, you can't make this up. I keep saying that they're urging you like crazy to get closer to them. Okay? That's what's going on right now. Prayer will help the situation. Dear Guardian Archangel Michael, I ask for your divine intervention. I welcome your help and trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send me one at this time. Send me one and this situation quickly. Thank you. Amen. So I'm sensing exactly what it says. You're that down. Like I said, I channeled this Five of Cups energy for both of you, and that's pretty deep. Depression, confusion, deceiving yourself, not knowing where to go. And in a way you are asking them to guide you and guide you and guide you, but you're not actually letting them in. So by them guiding you to this reading, they are answering your prayers, okay? And letting you know that in order for them to answer you, they want you to go through this energy healing work, okay? Which is what is needed. And I'm not going to go crazy into that because I spent like God knows how long channeling all of that. Thank you for sending me healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. Okay, so they're letting you know that they sent you to me for a reason. Okay. And it is to share the messages that they have been trying to share with you, but you have not been, you feel them. You're very intuitive, but you're not letting them in as much as you think you are because of your blocks. And because you guys are perfect mirrors, I am sensing that usually it's a little bit different, and it is. But you guys are both going through the same thing. Like I said, we started with the King of Swords, so he's making a plan to get the hell out of here and change. We got the Hierophant, we got the High Priestess, but we got the High Priestess first. After you become the High Priestess and you get this new beginning, this Fool, what's able to happen very freaking quickly? Union, 1111, Knight of Swords, everything. Okay? But you have to be gentle with yourself, okay? Take care of yourself. I said you weren't taking care of yourself. He wasn't taking care of himself either. Okay? By choosing karmic situations, karmic relationships, leading himself into thinking that is what created happiness. Just like you're leading yourself into thinking that money is what's going to create happiness for you. But has it? Is it fixing your emotions about everything? No. Actually, being stuck to this thought is exactly what has you living in the complete opposite. That's what they're trying to teach you. Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. So I don't know if you feel guilty for something. Maybe it's you feel guilty. I'm hearing you feel guilty if you do not do, or basically let go of yourself in your entire life because of your father's situation. Now, that's your dad. Of course that's going to make you feel. There's no comparison into the feelings that you're going to get in this situation with your dad. But you are not nurturing yourself. You are not doing anything wrong by actually taking care of your life. It's quite the opposite. By you taking care of your life, even if that means finding help for your father, it's what he would have wanted you to do. It's what he wants you to do. By you not doing that, you're not being in the right energy to take care of him, and it's only going to go downhill. I already channeled this in the beginning. By creating your own abundance, even if that makes you feel guilty, like you're not there enough or whatever, you can't see it that way. You have to see it as opening the door for this abundance to give your father the best life that he can have. Because right now, energetically, you're not the same girl that he remembers. Even if you think he doesn't remember, energy is energy. You're still his daughter. You're putting yourself in a financial situation where it's impossible to give him the things that you feel that he needs. This is what you need to do. And they finished it by saying, and you saw this was completely involuntary, like I don't plan this. Your home is protected by angels. Your home. This means two things. Your home is your twin flame. This is your soul home. You guys are mirrored souls. Your home with your dad. They are there taking care of him and you every step of the way. But you need to allow them to come in and trust. That's the whole point. You can't make this up. It goes hand in hand with everything, and so do the cards. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. Now, I kid you not. If you read these messages and these cards, these Archangel Michael Oracle cards, would you assume that the message that comes with your home is protected by angels has anything to do with finances so that I can easily afford pay my rent, mortgage, and taxes? What the hell? I mean, that would be the last thing on my mind if I never saw this deck. So to me, that's a pretty clear message, huh? Again, exactly what I just channeled. I actually don't usually get this card that often. But they're letting you know that they're guarding your home, they're guarding your family, they're guarding your dad, they're guarding everybody if you trust in them and surrender. If you trust in them and surrender and spiritually awaken and just accept these things and change your life, be gentle with yourself, heal yourself, pray and trust, they are going to give you this abundance. Take care of your father, take care of your home, and also bless you financially. Can you make it up? No. Every card clarifies everything that I channeled. And most of the cards, if not all, plus some obviously, that I channeled have come up. They're guiding me to this deck. Now this deck is not an oracle deck. It is a tarot deck. Oh, one fell out already. But it's called the Angel Power Tarot deck. So they renamed the wands, the swords, the pentacles, the cups with names of angels. However, they have messages in the bottom. And a lot of times when they have me pull this tarot deck, because I don't have a spread, it's whatever they tell me to do, it's because the messages go perfectly and are multidimensional, and they want to share something very clear to you. Okay. That's further going to clarify everything they've been saying and then some. Look what just jumped out there. Divine guidance. Not only is divine guidance, but also this is their card to represent the Hierophant. The search for the meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. This is who he's becoming right now. But he can't if you don't become the high priestess. And trust. Because it says here, surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So by you becoming the high priestess, you're encouraging him to continue to become the Hierophant and seek you. Seek you as the wise teacher or friend and ultimately come towards your union. Okay, they want... I was going to say they want two more, but geez, there they are. That was to the point. I didn't see which ones, except this one that wanted to come out first. I didn't see what these are. Ooh, Page of Raphael. Gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. A new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Great intuitive insights. So they're trying to guide you intuitively to this situation too. You just have to listen. You're going to hear from him very soon if you haven't already. I feel like eventually he's going to have a trip over here and you guys are going to make plans to actually see each other. If he has not already mentioned that, he's actually going to do it. Two of Michael. It will all be better if you just make a decision. You're overanalyzing a problem. You have to find a compromise. Overanalyzing a problem is an understatement. Okay? This is in regards to the relationship, to your father, to your finances, to everything. How am I going to find abundance? All those thoughts of different ideas of career options, this, here. Overthinking. It's killing you on the inside. You just have to make a decision. It'll all be better if you do that. Stick to one thing and listen to them. That's the first thing that came out is prayer, energy healing work. While being gentle with yourself, but not overthinking, and just trusting that you're protected. And they're going to guide you, great intuitive insights. It's going to bring you your abundance in your relationship. It's going to bring him forward. You know he's becoming the Hierophant. We got that freaking twice. Spiritually awakening. You know that this karmic situation's ending. You can't have any more clarity because I channeled the card as the Three of Cups, she and her as the Queen of Swords, and I said this 10 of Pentacles, money, okay, and all that stuff, ending to that. So the reason that I channel instead of just pulling the cards is because that's clarifying it to you very clearly. So just trust that this is happening. But now it's your time to stop overanalyzing everything, including your own life, and just find your soul purpose. But again, this cannot happen if you don't do this first. You have free will at the end of the day. He cannot continue to be, we got the Hierophant twice, but you have to be the High Priestess first. All right. Ace of Gabriel. A gift of passion, opportunity, an inspiration, a chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. I kid you not. This is the Ace of Wands. Okay? A gift of passion and opportunity. Now, this is perfect. This goes for both relationship and career. Like I said, you're going to be inspired if you listen to them. Stop overanalyzing let go, you're going to get a gift of passion from him, because we started with an emotional situation. An invitation for social invitations. Messages regarding relationships for social invitations. The chance to do something amazing, not just together, but in terms of your career. It has everything to do with passion. And it's going to leave you with a sense of wonder. Now, I channeled that too. Yeah, you're going to look back in December and be like, wow, all I had to do was listen and let go. Okay? But then we got the Hierophant here. So this has a lot to do with him. And also about finding your soul purpose. It's all tied together. Finding yourself, listening to them, getting a change in career. You guys are mirroring each other. You have the same things to heal. Ace, another ace. Ooh, you can't make it up. Just in case you denied whether or not you had conflict with my messages regarding him coming towards you. Ace of Raphael, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. How many times are we going to get spiritual insights on top of romantic messages? They don't all have something to do with a message about intuitive or spiritual insights. They don't. But these do. With the Hierophant. So you guys are both spiritually awakening and you are both aware, but you need to overanalyze and let go to them. And boom, your passion comes. New emotional situation, a new emotional experience. Can you make that up? They both say new. Open-hearted, deep and lasting spiritual insights. But that came, in case you're like, is it going to be a new person? Well, no, we got the freaking Hierophant here, just to clarify, and it came out first, just in case you were like, but what if it's a new person? Nope. I told you, they don't leave room for doubt, honey, because he's searching for the meaning of life and considering an alternative approach. And well, deep and lasting spiritual insights led to a positive new emotional experience and a fulfilling romantic relationship. And the great intuitive insight, same thing, a new emotional situation. Can't make it up. Wow. 7 of Raphael, time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So we have 2 cards here about it will be better if you just make a decision. A need for detox and be clear on what you want to take action. Okay? Stop overanalyzing. Holy shit. Boom, boom. Him. Passion, happiness, your soul purpose, intuitive insights, everything clarified in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Everything underneath clarified in 6 cups. Aren't they amazing? They actually want me to pull one more, and they wanted me to do it separately. So it must be an important message. Well, look at what we have at the bottom of the deck right here, by the way. 2 of Raphael. This is a 2 of Cups. You know the one that we got right here? Yeah. Oh my God, look what's underneath. I can't. I'm done. I'm done. And at the top of the deck, we have new beginnings. But since they had me do 2 of the bottom of the deck, I got to do 2 at the top. Oh my God. First of all, this is the one that fell out. 9 of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary! Exclamation point. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Kid you not. Kid you freaking not. Be gentle with yourself. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. They keep clarifying it over and over. Like, hello, it's me talking to you. Hello. Let go. Let go. Worry to your angels. They're here to take care of you. And wait till you see this. Yes, honey. We got back to back here the 10 of Pentacles, which is family life, abundance, and the 2 of Cups. Well, honey, here we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is the 10 of Ariel, and the 2 of Raphael, which is the 2 of Cups, back to back also. Do you need more clarification than that, SheVon? There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love. You can't make the shit up. Followed by these 2 at the top of the deck. New beginnings. Starting a new life. Everything. Again, like I said, I channeled now everything. They're gonna confirm it 100 times for you. Finding your purpose. A forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Finding your freaking purpose. Starting a new life. You can't even make it up. Wait, but look what followed it. 7 of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence and claim your personal power. God damn it. What are you waiting for? They're being so loud and clear. So freaking loud and clear. Everything is about new beginning, your soul purpose, finding career abundance, financial abundance, and then everything that's holding you back is not being gentle with yourself, not trusting in them, praying enough, okay? Not understanding enough that they are protecting your home, that you need to heal this energy, that you need to let him, he's spiritually awakening, so do you. That you need to stop overanalyzing a problem and it's time to make a decision. You need to stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. Your worry is freaking unnecessary. You need to focus the thoughts of the outcome you desire. Release your feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. I mean, hello, so that you can start a new life and find your purpose. A forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Can you freaking make any of this up? And then 1,000,000 times they send messages about surround yourself with wise teachers or friends, high integrity healers, and spiritual insights. Search for the meaning of life. Great intuitive insights. Like, holy shit. What else? They're saying the same thing to you like 100 times. Again with the after tarot. It's completely guided by them. So whatever they want. Anytime that they can clarify, it's me. The sun, ultimate bliss and happiness, but it's also the confirmation that what's at the top of the deck. Oh my freaking God. At the bottom of the deck, the sun, at the top, the 2 of Cups in the after tarot. This is the 3rd time we got the 2 of Cups. The 3rd freaking time. The 3rd freaking time. The 3rd freaking time. The 3rd time. What else do you need to know? Look who wants to fall out. High Priestess. And this is only gonna happen if you stay in your High Priestess power. Trust, intuitive insight. Get closer to them, allow them. Become spiritually awakened. Letting go of all this karmic bullshit, all this heavy energy. Look at that. Did you see that? No accidents. They're amazing. They are amazing, especially when they confirm themselves again. My cards of confirmation all over the place, not to mention confirmation of them, confirmation of them, confirmation of them, all 3 of them that confirmed them to me. Boom, boom, boom. Not to mention, okay, them saying exactly what the cards mean. Faith, hope, union, bliss, union, no longer being stuck, honey, and happening very freaking quickly. It's only going to happen quickly if you follow the light, follow the light, follow the light. You can't make it up. They want something else to come out here for a reason, so. Hold on. I'm going to have to shuffle this way. Kind of hard with this table. I'm going to have to do it here. I like you guys to see me shuffling, but hey, you could hear it. I'm going to put it right over there because this is the best one to shuffle. This one's backwards. Need I say more? The 10 of freaking cups. The 10 of freaking cups right here. 10 of cups, 10 of cups, 11, 11. Do you need another union card? Do you? But you need to go in this meditative state, this 4 of swords that I mentioned, right? For you to get closer to them. This is the after tarot. This is what happens after you do so. You're able to come forward to him, okay? Because you spiritually awakened first going through this process. That's why you're up here. Now you're waking him up. Got the Hierophant twice. What do we got here? I didn't even say. This imbalance. We got the card of imbalance. No longer feeling imbalanced. That's why you're spiritually awakening. Oh my God. This to me is teamwork, signing contracts, coming together. The 3 of Pentacles. Also getting rid of third-party situations. Offering stability, abundance, financial abundance. And this is the card of moving towards shaky waters to steady ground. And this is also, to me, the card of moving. So that to me, if you wanted to know if he was going to come towards you, I see that he is. And I just put this back. Why do they want me to do it again? Why do they want me to do it again? Oh my God. Something just fell across the, oh my God, what is happening? Oh no. That was an accident. And that was because that was way too many. I'll pick the one up that fell. There's one that fell over there. Too many. Queen of Cups. Ultimate happiness. Okay. We got this card in the Morgan Greer Tarot over here. Him wanting to what? Be victorious. Is he going to be successful? Is it going to happen? Yes. He's coming towards his Queen of Cups. Let me go get the card that fell. 1 second. And it is, I don't know if it's upside down. No, of course. None other, honey, than you being the 9 of freaking Pentacles that I talked about. Abundant. Getting all that money, all those grapes, everything you wanted on your own. Not with him. He will join you because there he is joining you in his victory. He's going to have his own victory and so are you. And you're going to come together to have this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Lovers, everything. And we got the card of him moving. So I still see him coming over here. Again with the after time. Oh, no. Bottom of the deck, top of the deck. And this is the after tarot. So the after tarot is just confirming the devil gone. Look at you guys. You're having sex in the bottom. He's there and you're like, I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. That's not my destiny. This is my destiny card, which I channeled to. Yeah, that's not my destiny. You're not my destiny. I'm divine. Wheel of Fortune. You go towards your destiny together and the devil is gone. And you will reach your abundance, your union, your victory, all divinely guided. Only if you do this. Surrender to them. Archangel Michael has something sticking out here that he wants. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did I not say, honey, to get a piece of paper and a pen and write down everything that triggers you? Because that's how important this is. You working through this? Yes. Write about your thoughts and feelings. Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I can clearly express myself and glean insight, blessing, and healing. You can't make it up. And this is also about taking the initiative to write down. I said that they're going to also, not just writing down. I said, I don't know why. Okay? That just came up. Like I said, they wanted you to write down so that you can heal. But they also, I said that when you get closer to them and in this meditative state, this 4 of swords that you're going to come out of and become abundant because of actually trusting them. You're going to come towards your union and your destiny from being in there. Okay? They are going to let you tap into your God-given creativity and wisdom so you can clearly express yourself and glean insight, blessing, and healings. And healing, but insight and creativity. So they are going to guide you towards what to do for this abundance, this union. In all senses of the word. Can't make it up. Let's go into this oracle, this cosmic oracle deck. Let me split you and shuffle you. Whoa. See what's up. You know what? I think it's time to put these away because now that I go into the oracles, I don't want them to get all mixed up. And I think that we did a lot of reading here already and confirming. Honey, this karmic's done. You need to just stop worrying and doubting everything. She is done. He is not happy. He has no doubt right now. This is not like what he might be thinking. Like, this is happening like right now. And they're basically like urging you like, okay, I sent you to get these messages. I know she's a clear channel. They know that I confirmed like 500 times. And I told you that the people that they usually send to me are people that like doubt the most and have very hard time, I'm a healer, coming out of this rut. So they make things extremely clear. They want you to fix it. Because your transformation is freaking huge. But you're blocking it. But you're blocking it. You're the Empress. You're the High Priestess. High Priestess. High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant twice. All together. Next to what? Very quickly. 10 of Cups twice. 10 of Pentacles twice. The Lover's card twice. The 2 of Cups twice. Hell freaking low. I mean, damn. What else do you need? This is the equivalent of them. Well, they are here, but like... you can't live your life in this 5 of Cups that I channeled for you. You can't. This 8 of Swords, you cannot. Cannot. It is blocking you. They are over it. I'm over it. You're over it. You're getting over it. I feel it. Right now you have a different feeling right now. Okay? So, I feel that. Here we go. See what they have to say about your connection with him right now and what they want to say to you. What's up? One already felt by itself. What is it? Can't make it up. Self-worth, first and foremost. This is what you're both working on. Your self-worth. Okay? For obvious reasons, everything that I've said. Nah. Shuffle one more time. Let's pick from the top this time. Let's pick 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom. That's what they're telling me to do. They want you to have unconditional love for yourself. Because you cannot go into this union of unconditional love if you don't have it for yourself. Work on your self-love. Work on your emotions. Let go. And have freaking hope that this is going to change. Because your lack of hope, your lack of being able to let go, being unable to control your emotions, not having unconditional love for yourself, and having self-worth is blocking you from all of this that you need to clear. But that you knew. But I told you how. Meditate. Do what you gotta do. Have a different outlook. He already has this different outlook. He's making a plan. What are you gonna do? Be in this shadow energy? You think you're gonna inspire him to want to move forward, or this one's just poking out? You have choices. What are you going to do? They're letting you know you have free will at the end of the day. You think you're going to inspire him if you're like Debbie Downer all the time? Like, will you love me? Would you want to be with my father? My father's here. Would you want to be? What the hell do you mean, would you want to be? SheVon, that's not it. It's are you worthy to be with me and my dad? Are you worthy to come towards me? Should I trust you coming over here? I don't know what the hell you're doing over there. Should I trust that you're done with her? You show me. That's the energy. You're in the wrong energy and you are destroying your life. Self-worth, unconditional love. Make that freaking choice. It's your choice. It's your choice right now. They want something from here. It's your... And they wanted to emphasize that. It's your choice. This new chapter is available for you, but it's your choice. All right. This deck. Let me not even get into this deck. You'll see. I already know. I already know. I already know. I know. Let's see. And I used to never even touch this deck. Oh! Already. And this needs to happen now. Present. Present. Now. Sprouting. Now. Like, don't wait a week. Like, I'll think about it. I'll watch this a couple. No. No. The change has to happen now. Go meditate after this shit right now. Go get a piece of paper. Now. I'm telling you. Because the changes are happening now. It's your choice. My God. So aggressive. Of course. Look at what they're aggressive with. Present. Do you want a desert? Do you want to live this dry ass life? Or do you want to open up your heart chakra and have this future? Which I just noticed 3 plus 9 is 9, 10, 11 is 11. You know what 11 means, right? What are you going to do? You have a choice right now in the present. Look at that. You have a choice right now in the present. You're going to live this dry ass life you're creating. You're going to open up your heart chakra towards your future. That's what they want you to know. Oh my God. Why must they do this? What fell? Hold on. Are you going to be the heroic of your entire life? Take control towards your future. Open up your heart chakra. Air, water. Let your life move and freaking flow without being in this desert, stuck in these choices, lack of self-worth, unable to let go, not having hope. There are only 4 cards, possibly 5, in this entire deck. This has nothing to do with time. That's what I was going to say when I took it. Nothing to do with time. And every time I pick this freaking deck, they clarify the time that I channel. There are only 4 cards, the seasons: winter, spring, summer, fall, autumn. Every time. Because they're coming down to that point. So people get it. Kid you not. And the extra card that could possibly signify time is holiday. There you go, spring. Because why? Is it not? We got spring. Because when did I say this needs to start happening? Now. And that's the number 19 card. We're in 2019. It has to happen now. I freaking kid you not. Didn't I say 4 cards, possibly 5 that signify time? And I said, you know what? I'm not going to say it. There it is. Then the major changes are going to happen when? Into the summer. If you take care of this right now. Can you make it up? No. My God. Aggressive again. Yep. But only if you surrender and become your authentic self, authenticity, that's when they will show you the light at the end of the freaking tunnel. Can you make it up? No. They want 2 more cards. There's one that's backwards here. I think I saw it. Did I not? Did I make that up? I could have sworn. Where is it? Am I making that up? It's probably easier to see it this way, though. Why was I just seeing things? Oh, that's weird. Well, they want me to pick 2 more, so let me just shuffle this way, because I put too much energy in all those cards right now. I'm flipping through it like that. My God, again, they're giving you validation that all of this shit is in the past. There's light at the end of the tunnel, starting now, picking up in the summer. I said that's when I said that I saw this picking up. But you have to get out of, this is what you need to let go of in the past, crowd surfing. That's you and him with all this fucking shit all over the place, confusing the hell out of you. All over. Let go of that. Done. They said they were done. They always do this, but they were like, I need 1 more. I need 2 more. Okay. Fine. Whatever you want. Jesus. Your story. This is your freaking story. They're confirming they want 1 more. One that just fell over here. Chameleon. Transformation. Oh my God, I was just gonna put them back. No. I'm not gonna pull it out, but it's a freaking beginnings card, by the way. And we did get new beginnings. By the summer. Boom. I'm telling you, your story begins. Transforming. I said I saw this new job opportunity that I said happening in the summer, and then this union's just gonna follow really like quickly afterwards. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go back into this for a minute. They're just guiding me to do it. I'm like OCD with my cards, but I'm just gonna, whatever. I need some space. They're guiding me to do this. I want to know exactly where he's at right now. Let's do some stuff. I want to know exactly, because you're that kind of person that needs like 500,000 pounds of clarification when they just clarified 35,000 times for you. Oh, where's he at right now? Ears are ringing. Third party situation. Strength. He is working hard towards building this stability, this foundation by himself to get out of this third party situation. Hard to control this beast. We need 2 more cards. Okay, or 100, fine, whatever. You saw me shuffle this, right? And these 3 stayed together somehow, but this one wasn't together. He wants this wish fulfillment. He wants to freaking end it. Death, end it with this Queen of Swords, with this woman. Look at that, third party situation, end it. He's finding his strength right now towards working towards this new beginning, this abundance, and coming towards what? This union. Very clearly, 10 of Pentacles with you. And the who's at the bottom? Knight of Swords. Very quickly. What's at the top? To offer something to you. 2 more. Let's see. Because she's still freaking thinking like, oh my God, are you serious? Yes. Current energies. wanting to communicate with you. He's going to continue to communicate with you and take control of the situation. Become the emperor. There's divine masculine card. Oh my God, look at what's at the, oh my God, what's at the top? They told me, I knew it. Come out of being left out in the cold. You guys have been wounded, have gone through fucking hell and back, but you're coming together, bleeding and all. Chariot, moving forward. This is also the card of actually physically moving. So this is about him. So he's going to be doing the moving. I told you. 10 of Cups. Emperor, divine masculine, taking control as a man. Fuck that girl, woman, whatever. 11-11 union, offering stability. One more. High Priestess. Ace of Cups. And pour his, and look what's at the bottom again here, Sun. Pouring out his emotions to his High Priestess because he knows about the spiritual connection with you. Can you make it out? But what are his blocks right now? Spiritually awakening and pouring out his emotions. You saw that, Hierophant. That's part of his block. But I'm going to shuffle anyway. Oh, damn. I wasn't ready for that. That one wants to stay back. That one wants to stay back. Look who it is again. What's his block right now that he's spiritually awakening? But you have to aid him in that. You have to aid him in that. Can't make it out. Fine. They want me to pull all those? Fine. It's a lot. My God. His blocks. He's spiritually awakening. Deception. Heartache. The heartache. He's trying to spiritually awaken and move forward from the heartache, okay, that he caused himself and possibly you, okay, from being deceptive to himself. Okay, from denying himself being with this Queen of Wands, which is you, passionate. Okay, because of these devil energies. But in this meditative state, Four of Swords again, he has been able to go within to spiritually awaken to this connection, Hierophant. And he's left with choices. He's left with choices. And he is going to make his choice towards becoming the King of Pentacles, having the stability on his own, not being with this woman, which we already saw end. Twice we saw the Queen of Swords next to the ending card, so that's clear. Balancing out this relationship, communicating with you about it, and moving forward, and also physically moving. He's just trying to figure out right now how. What's he trying to figure out? My God. Again, the same cards. You can't make it up. How many times are you going to get the same card? What's he trying to figure out? This is so clear. He's trying to figure out how the hell right now to move away from this psycho. I'm going to call her psycho. I don't like her. I'm just saying. She doesn't have good energy. He's trying to find out. That's, again, clarifying it for you. Like, is he really leaving? Yes. Trying to find out how to leave her. And how to work hard towards coming towards what? Union with you for the 80th freaking time. One more. They want to be clear about something. Confirming, it's me. It's me. And what's at the top of the deck? 6 of Cups. Releasing childhood wounds and rekindling past relationships. Oh, honey. Is there anything to doubt here? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, let's see. If he could tell you the truth about something right now, what would it be? What does he want to say? Okay, my God. Again with the creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination, joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all you do. He admires you for that. He admires you for that. And the joy that you bring him, okay? Because she doesn't do that. She doesn't provide that for him. He actually appreciates your talent, You bring him joy with that. It fulfills him. That has everything to do with everything. It fulfills him. He doesn't see that in her. He doesn't see that in her. And it sucks that he sees this in you and you're not being able to see it within yourself right now. They're telling me to put the one on top too. That's a lot, but okay. Oh my God. Unity. Union. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. There needs to be real love. He doesn't have real love with her. Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value, so he doesn't regret his relationship with her. He realizes that her, having a relationship with her is cooperation towards elevating, transforming, spiritual awakening. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. Compromise with you. That's about moving everything. So he's going to be in that energy. And have humility. You have developed a loving awareness that you and everyone else are on the same but different path. Kid you not. And we had union in there. What do you want to say to him? Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. What else do you want to say to him? Priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. And what does the universe want to say to you? Transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. Underlined. You're transforming. This is your year of transformation. They are so clear. What else is the universe? Both of you want to tell you and him. Yeah. Cause and effect. Tolerance. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Can you make that up? I don't even have anything to say about that. I hope that you see what they want you to see. Tolerance. You appreciate others' points of view because you sense the love of everyone. They want you to have tolerance and understand how important it is for you to transform. Because you are causing your own destiny. And it stinks. I love these cards, messages from the universe. Let's get a message from him. What do you want to say? Get a message from him to her. Oh my God. The first one. Look at how that slid out all gentle. I heart you. If everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those now in their life, there'd be little hearts drawn on everything from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets. And I so look forward to that day. Big heart, the universe. Can you make it up? Message from you to him. Jesus Christ, are you holding aggression, SheVon, across the room? Let's see what's up. Dwell on what you love. Asking someone to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will ever be the same. Scarier still is that you can't quite know in what new directions they'll grow. I wouldn't change a leaf on you, the universe. Oh my God. And what does the universe want to tell you? They chose you. Oh my God. This is beautiful. You might not readily believe this. It might even spook you a bit. But there are those who chose this very lifetime, in large part knowing you'd be there. Now that's what we call a reputation. Hugs the universe. Wow. Give me messages from the universe to him. You were born with that it quality. Do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. Not needing to be needed. And if they still don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? That is about how she treats him. Letting go of the fact that she treats him, I said that, she emasculates him. And he's getting rid of the feeling of like, he doesn't need to be needed, okay? If she doesn't notice how his strength and who he is, his good looks, fuck you. Fuck you. Do you know what's really powerful? Persistence. Confidence. And if they still don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? And that's why they chose you. Dwell on what you love. He loves you. All right, that was really freaking beautiful. Let me just go through your questions real quick. Like I said, I never look at them. Where are you, SheVon? I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. SheVon. SheVon. Where are you? 1 second. Is this the best direction for me? Is this where you would make the most money? We answered that. Live life with love. Yeah. Specific path. I didn't even notice that. And I said, I told you about this channel. I keep seeing that. Headline shows on ships. Idea be successful. I didn't see that. But you know what? Let me ask. Headliner show on ships be successful. Actually, hold on. You know what? Actually, yes. Going towards your destiny, Empress in your Empress power. Ace of Wands in your passion. I feel like what I mentioned to you is going to come first. Actually, I did channel that. I said, do something like that. I see something like that happening, and then through there, someone will find you and like offer you something somehow. It's going to keep evolving. So, yeah. What kept me from believing in myself? Told you. They don't like to focus on, like, abundance to them is not particular money. But you know what? I'm just going to answer the $1 million question. I told them, and you're going to see what they're going to say. Watch. I know what they're going to say. They're giving you a freaking tower moment about that shit right now. What do they want to say? Let go of your sins and your attachment to thinking about money like that. You're going to be offered stability. Move away from these thoughts. I said you're going to be very comfortable, more so than a lot of people. But they're not going to sit here and tell you. They're not going to tell you, okay, that you're going to be a millionaire. They refuse because that keeps you in devil energy. Because that keeps you in devil energy. But you will have abundance. You will have this new beginning, but you got to stay in your strength. That's what they're answering to that. Told you. You know very well he's going to be in support with your father. Because we saw the freaking unit 600,000 times. And there he is, stable as hell, King of Pentacles, and balancing out the situation. I already told you he's leaving her soon. Into the summer. Is there another woman you don't know about? She didn't come up. I forgot to address this. I can't believe it. I am so... You are not the freaking first person. And I'm not going to go on this rant, but I'm going to email it to you because it's going to take too long to load. About spells and shit. You know what? They're guiding me to do a video about this on YouTube because you're the fourth person in a freaking row to mention that to me in an email, and it is a damn shame, and it is pissing them off, even though they're unconditional love. And there is a reason why you're the fourth person. I'm gonna tell you right now, no, but I'm gonna write an email about that when I have a minute. And the fact that it was 4 people in a row and I like went crazy about it in the past 3 readings confirms to me I need to make a video about it. Thanks for reminding me. People that ever tell you that, I'm telling you right now, devil energy. That's not high integrity. And you see that now in this kind of reading because this is directly from them. You will never hear something like that in anything that's channeled directly from the divine. Because the divine, when you channel the divine, the purpose of them is to show you, like the devil in the after tarot, that his bullshit ass light is just an illusion, that it's bullshit. So someone says that spell, no. The only thing that they ever tell you is just believe in them. That's it. You don't need to worry about any of this shit. So when someone says that, they are very low integrity and they are being guided by the wrong energies. Run. The same for people that... I had one woman the other day. I had to tell her the truth because I cannot lie. My angels damn near put her in her goddamn place through me. I was like, damn. Because she booked a reading. You can ask as many questions as you want, but I just assume. I let it be divinely guided, because if you do otherwise, it's because they want to tell you something about it. So I just let people do their thing. Do you know how many questions she wrote in one email for my $130 reading? Yes. See how intuitive you are. No, you're wrong. 67. 60 fucking 7. Yes. That's your freaking block. Can you believe that? I was like, you're not even letting the freaking divine read for you. So you know what that... And she also mentioned the whole like putting a curse thing. So that means to me, showed me that she obviously had a lot of history with these kind of readers that talk to you about that kind of stuff. And those are the same readers that will sit with you on the phone or wherever, and you give them all sorts of questions, like freaking lists of 300 questions. That's why she did it, because she's probably used to it. And they'll just sit there, yes, no, I think so, maybe by the summer. It's all fucking bullshit. Don't. If you ever see someone doing that, don't. But because they're spiritually awakening you will develop the ability to discern better. I know that for a fact. You're very intuitive. Should I participate? I already spoke about that. What's keeping me from losing weight? I told you it's all of this. Block. Not taking care of yourself. This is just also... If they're making me mention it, then I'm just going to mention it. Because it's not a coincidence that you were also backed up in this reading because of my thyroid issue. Hypothyroidism, actually, again, this is not for health. I'm not giving health advice or whatever, you know what I mean? But just in case, I say to everyone because I have this problem. Hypothyroidism causes like low energy, depression, weight gain, a lot of those things that I used to feel, and it was because of that, okay? A lot of times they can give you a blood test and your TSH will look normal, but you have to go to an endocrinologist. Just do it. You have nothing to lose. Get a blood test and tell them to just check your entire panel. Because sometimes there are other thyroid hormones that they don't check in a basic, like regular blood work, unless you go to an endocrinologist and say, hey, I'm feeling these symptoms. I just want to get my full panel done. That's how they determined that I had it, because my TSH was coming up normal, but everything else was fucked up. And Google that, hypothyroidism, everything that it can cause to you. It literally controls your entire body. It's the center of all your hormones. I'm not saying that's what you have, but if they guided you and you were backed up because of my thyroid issue, I'm going to just bring it up. Again, entertainment purposes only, but just go check. It's what, you have nothing to lose. Go to an endocrinologist, though, not a primary. All right? Any last words for her? What do you want to say? It's me, of course. It's me and what? And what else? I'm killing you on purpose, and him. New beginning, rebirth. I'm doing this. See the light. That's what I'm trying to do here. So you can move forward. This was awesome. All right. Sending love and light, okay? Let me know how you feel after this, all right? Bye-bye.